I think child rights and women's rights are quite closely related. And I think we can especially achieve women's empowerment and equality if we also respect every right of the children.
Responsibility, where you tell each other that, are you doing your responsibilities? Why are you not doing what you're supposed to do? So being in a girls' school, it's a way of motivating each other and seeing that everything is possible when you collaborate with your classmates. So it's a motivational thing, and also it's the way of collaborating with each other.
So education to me is the way forward. It really is enriching, and I wouldn't have been here without my education.
Thank you for taking time to talk us today, the International Women's Day. So today I want to have a conversation about gender equality and women's empowerment. I'm going to ask you a few questions. First, briefly tell us about your journey in the United Nations. What motivated you to choose this career path?
Thank you. Thanks for the question, and thanks for coming to chat with me, Sarah. I agree with you that the 8th of March is an important day where we all need to reflect a little bit and see how we can make it better for the new generation, for your generation.
Yeah.
So if the little things I know can help, I'm happy to share. For me, for the United Nations, I'm a firm believer in multilateralism. I believe that we all over the world need to have a sense that we are one human being. We have to have solidarity with each other, like women need to be solidar with other women.
Yeah.
Right? So for me, it's been very important to have worked for so long for UNICEF, because I'm again totally committed to the mandate of child rights.
Yeah.
And I think child rights and women's rights are quite closely related. And I think we can especially achieve women's empowerment and equality if we also respect every right of the children.
Yeah, thank you so much.
So now I know I'm not the only one constantly engaged with UNICEF. You yourself do a lot for children and child rights, and you are in many events.
Yeah.
So what's your motivation to do that?
Thank you so much. My motivation to do this is to do not take this, what the government do for us, for granted. It's just to show them that even us, we are taking about a part in the actions they are doing for us. Not only them who are looking after us, but also we have to take a step in what they are doing for us, so that not be seen as for granted.
That's very important.
Yeah. So I wanted also to ask, what sort of challenges did you face as a woman trying to make in line path that has traditionally been male-dominated?
Yeah, right now, luckily, we're getting much better in terms of gender equality in the United Nations. And I think some of the steps that were taken were important. For example, to give women enough space to try new things. For example, when you have children, young children, that there was space to take maternity leave, to take time to give breastfeeding to the child. So these are all very important steps for women to manage their own lives and their professional lives. In addition, I think it's very important to know that men and women have the equal rights and equal capacities. So that even in an environment where you're more used to having men doing certain things, that you give the opportunity for women, and they will do the same. They do a good or bad job, it doesn't matter. At least they are doing the job. So it is important that men and women are not being, thought for before they get the opportunity to show what they can do.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
So how is that? I hear you're in, how is that school? You're in an all-girls school?
Yeah, I'm in girls' school.
And how is that? Do you reinforce each other, and are you supporting each other to get professional careers, for example?
Thank you so much. In girls' school, people likely to take it different as we understand it. To be in a girls' school, it helps us to motivate each other.
Yeah.
As we are taught by our teachers, for us in Maranyundo Girls School, we have a motto which is respect, leadership, and responsibility. When we work together as girls, we try to put this in actions. Responsibility, where you tell each other that, are you doing your responsibilities? Why are you not doing what you're supposed to do? So being in a girls' school, it's a way of motivating each other and seeing that everything is possible when you collaborate with your classmates. So it's a motivational thing, and also it's the way of collaborating with each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You really are able to nurture your leadership skills, right?
Yeah.
That's great. And then, do you have many opportunities? So, do you do elections? Do you do representation? What kind of opportunities do they have to empower the girls in school?
In the girls' school, there are many opportunities, even the elections, leadership opportunities. As I'm the head girl in our school, so it's a great opportunity because it's the foundation of trying to see if I'm a future leader. It's the foundation of getting the ground, the platform of even exploring what am I capable of doing. So there are many opportunities because even there are clubs where you find you interact with your classmates, the other students. So it's there's no limited opportunities in the girls' school. It's the way of just showing what am I able to do.
Yeah, that's really great.
Yeah. So I wanted also to ask, what role has education played in your career advancement?
Yeah, education, I mean, I think early education and later education, it's all extremely important to feel that you're developing yourself and that you get the opportunity to be in school, to learn through, for example, activities like you're doing now. And then to also share what you've learned, right? So I honestly would not have been here without my education, and also with the opportunities to go, in my case, to go and travel. I know you also traveled. That always is eye-opening, and you really learn a lot. The other issue that I felt was important for me was indeed, like you say, the leadership opportunities during the school career, but also like the public speaking, and that's something that I feel very strongly about. If especially girls learn how to speak in public and to formulate their thought and their opinion, like you do so well, it really will be helping towards gender and women's equality. I think one of the opportunities that I got, and I think you got as well, is public speaking. Getting moments where you can formulate your thoughts, express yourself, and people listen and you engage. And I see you do that very well in a very natural manner, but not everybody has that skill or opportunity to train this skill. So what do you do at school to get people to speak in public, and how did you learn your public speaking?
Okay, thank you. At school we do many things that could raise up our public speaking. First of all, through the lessons, we have public speaking lesson where you go in front of your classmates. You start up when you have fear, you feel like, will I present in front of the classmates? But by the end of the day, you end up presenting, teaching others. And also at school, they want us to develop this spirit of just explaining things to your friends. That what you understand, you have to explain it so that they could understand it more. So that's one of the things they do. Another thing is debate. We used to have debate competitions, debate club, where when you feel like I want to stand in front of people and say something, you go in debate club. We start without even knowing something to say. When you reach in front of people and they say, what do I have to say? But as the day goes on, you become a good public speaker. Yeah,
that's really good. That's a great opportunity. And your school offers that as an extracurricular activity after school, or is it during the class?
Yeah, it's extracurricular.
Excellent, really good to learn.
I wanted to ask you, what role has education played in your career path?
Yeah, so education to me is the way forward. It really is enriching, and I wouldn't have been here without my education, from young to older. I think you have to like what you study because that's empowering, but you do need to finish the education as much as possible as women. And I think often also what happens is for women, once they do their education and they start having a family, sometimes it's they stop going back to work full time, and these are some of the moments that we have to be aware of. That we have to create an environment and a society where women and men can make use of their education and work, and at the same time be able to be home for for their family life together. What do you want to do for your education? I know you're almost finishing with your high school, which is an exciting time. What's next for you?
For me, I think that would be the beginning, because it's not. I can't say that it will be the end, because it will be the beginning of having a new life. Because I feel like I'll have the start when I'm already in my career, already knowing what am I doing. So after ending my high school, I'll be starting to think about, because I already have to think about the schools I'm going to be attending to pursue my career, because I wish to be a civil engineer with pursuing some leadership skills, getting some leadership skills, because I'm interested in leadership. So after my high school, I feel that it will be the beginning. It will be the beginning of starting my career.
And how many years is engineering here in Rwanda?
In Rwanda, 4 years for graduates.
So you still need to go a little bit.
Yeah.
And what type of work would you like to do afterwards?
It's architecture. After
your studies as an engineer, what kind of engineering would you like to do?
Engineering, it's architecture.
Oh, architecture. Oh, you want to build houses or buildings or bridges?
Yeah, and also I believe that when you are good architecture, you can be a good leader, because when you know how to construct things and you build up something new, even you can build something new in the community. So I prefer doing architecture even being a leader, because I feel like being a good architecture is the foundation of even being a good leader.
Yeah, that's true. Very, and I agree fully with you. Everybody is a leader in their own profession, in their own lives, and in their families, in their friends, at school. And it's about giving people that space to be that leader. So no, that's a very good message.
Thank you,
Sarah.
Thank you too.
Murakoso Tian.
Murakoso now.